Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. This is lesson number 7 in this Quranic Arabic Simplified series, and we'll continue to talk about parts of speech in the Arabic language. And in this video, we'll talk about the third category or the third part of speech, which is particles or al-harf. So in a previous video, we said that the parts of speech in Arabic are either ism, noun, fi'l, verb, or harf, particle. And today we'll talk about particles or al-harf. Particles are anything that is not a noun and not a verb. And they're different from nouns and verbs in that they only give meaning in the context of other words. And what that means is, let's take some examples of ism, fi'l, and harf. So an example of an ism or a noun is kitabun. And when I say kitabun, you know that this means a book. An example of fi'l would be kataba, and you know that kataba means he wrote. So those two words have meanings in themselves. An example of a harf would be min. What does min really mean? A frequently used meaning would be from, but that's not exactly accurate. That's not the only meaning for min. The meaning of min would really depend on the context and the words before and after. So let's take some examples here. يخرج من بيته. So this means leaves his home. Min is from and بيته is his home. So here it means he goes out from his home. That's the literal translation. Another example would be أساور من ذهب, bracelets of gold. So min here means of, that it's made of gold. And then وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ, and this here would mean, and among the people are some who say. So min here means among. So min in itself would need context, would need words before and after to be able to figure out the exact meaning of that word, of that particle or letter. So just to make this easier to understand, harf or particle in Arabic is a broad word for several equivalents in English. That would include, for example, prepositions such as to, from, on, in, and that in Arabic would be roughly min, fi, ala, ila. Conjunctions, and this would be and, so, or, and that in Arabic would be wa, fa, aw. Negations such as no, not. In Arabic, that would be la, illa, lam, lan, lamma. And then so many others. This is not an exhaustive list. Some other examples include inna, an, bala, bal, qad, law. How do we study particles? So we need to know some of the frequently used meanings for each one of these particles because they are repeated in the Quran. And for that, we need a vocabulary list, which we will do in later videos, inshallah. But then in the end, sometimes some of these letters, the meanings change. And that's an important thing to keep in mind, is that you cannot literally translate them into one of the English prepositions or conjunctions, and that's it. You would need context to understand them. And now that we covered all three parts of speech in Arabic, in the next video we will talk about sentence structure and the different types of sentences in Arabic. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and to share with your friends. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to turn on the notification bell to be notified of my new uploads. Thank you.